Hey guys, let's talk some books.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers, flowers to me, flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come back to me, and hold me in your arms again.
Alright guys, so today we are going to talk books. Mostly we're just going to talk about how beautiful they are, because books are beautiful, and some books are much more beautiful than others. I cannot remember for the life of me who I saw do this video. I don't think it was Becca in the books. I think it was someone else. But if you can think of who it is, or you've seen someone else do it, leave their links like down below so that people can check them out, because I meant to write it down and I completely forgot. But I thought it was such a good idea because I am a lover of beautiful books, and I'm sure most of you guys are too. These are, actually there's only one on here that I have read because I just happened to acquire a lot of books lately that I think are gorgeous. But these are literally just my favorite covers that I have on my shelf. And they aren't in any particular order, so I'm just gonna start. So the first book that I like just lost an H. The first book that I have is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I think that this is beautiful. I can't wait to pick up the other couple in the series to have the full set. I haven't read this one yet, but I just think the cover is just gorgeous. I think this is the coolest hardback, and it's got like the picture printed on the cover. So I think this is gorgeous. I think it's really cool and just like a really neat looking cover. So the next book that I have here is The Lilac Girls, and this is a historical fiction. I have been eyeing this book for a while, and then it was on Book Outlet, and I decided to pick up a copy. This one in particular is pretty beat up looking. Kind of looks like it's been through the war and back. But I did ask about how beat up it was because it was a little bit more expensive than their other books, and they did give me a credit to get like an extra book or whatever, just because it was way more killed than I thought it was. But even though it's killed, I still think this is one of the most beautiful covers that I own. And then like it was just like somebody had glued something inside or something. And then the actual book itself is just I love how it has like the two-tone and like the gold writing on the spine. And I just think this one is absolutely gorgeous. The next one is also a newly acquired book, and it's Every Note Played. This is, I believe, an adult contemporary about a man with ALS who I think he's a pianist, and obviously getting ALS, he can't use his hands anymore, and him and his wife had split, but his sickness has kind of like brought them back together. She comes to take care of him. Anyway, I am like such a sucker for minty green. This color is like, oh, it makes my whole heart really happy. And then underneath, this is probably the most beautiful colored hardcover I've ever seen. But I think this one is just a really beautiful color, and I wish they had more like pastel colored, or at least I wish I had more. I'm sure they exist. The next one I also got from Book Outlet is The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane by Lisa C. And I think that this cover is just beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying not to blind you, but it has like gold, kind of, not super metallic, but definitely like a shiny gold on the cover. And then it's got like, I just love this like kind of orange color. It seems very fall-esque to me. And then inside, it's a two-tone cover again, which I think is really cool. I just love that. But it does look kind of Halloween-y without the jacket. But I love that. The next one on here is Wuthering Heights. This one I got off of Abe Books probably like 6 years ago, and honestly, I don't know if I'll ever read it. I know a lot of people like really tout classics and stuff. I just don't know if what I've heard about this one is that tempting to me, and I've read the first few pages a bunch of times and it never makes me want to go further. But in the event that I ever do want to read Wuthering Heights, I have an especially beautiful copy that I got off of Abe Books. And the thing with Abe Books is sometimes you don't know what they're going to look like when you get them. Like you don't even know which publication or whatever you're getting. And I just think that this is such a beautiful hardcover, and it's got like the gold inlay, and this is definitely one of my favorite books on my shelf to look at. But I I just don't have that much interest in reading it. And I also love that it has like the ribbon. The next one you guys have seen probably too many times, and I will try not to show it too many more times. For a book I haven't read yet, this book excites me. But it has like a rose gold foil on the cover. Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. And then inside it has rose gold on the spine, which normally I feel like it's either white or silver or gold, but this is a rose gold inlay, and I just think it is stunning. And then the last book, not the least, but the last book I have is All the Light We Cannot See, which is actually the only softcover. I really love this color scheme. I absolutely adore all of these colors. I just think they're really beautiful. I wish after reading this book that I had it in a hardcover just because I love hardcover books, but I absolutely love the cover. I think it's beautiful, and I love this book. This is the only book in the pile actually that I've actually read, but I gave it 5 stars, and I just thought it was a beautiful story. It's about a girl who's blind from France and a boy who grows up in an orphanage in Germany during the end of World War II, and I love, love, love this story. They are just beautiful characters, beautiful, like almost poetic writing. It's just, oh, I love this book and I can't say enough good things about it. Anyway, those are all the books that I have on my TBR/shelves that I think have the most beautiful covers. If you like this video, let me know, because maybe over time, I will acquire more books that I think are even more beautiful than these ones. And comment below if you have any books that are like your favorite just for the cover or anything like that. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye!